Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. And previously on Truly Bedrock, we were working on that monstrosity up there. Not really a monstrosity, but the first of hopefully many islands to come. We were getting our first one in place. And of course, we're continuing right on where we left off in the last episode. And well, currently we're out of rockets. We're out of rockets, and I came down here pillaging through chests, and I've managed to find 12 gunpowder. Of course, we've got the sugarcane farm right there, which is really handy dandy, which will allow us to make 36 rockets. Not quite what I want, but I will accept it at the moment, seeing as we don't have no true mob farm. So we're going to leave the AFK account right here so that it can grow some more nether wart and collect us some more iron, which we're going to need for storage systems and future projects. And we are going to head up here, gather up some iron. We also, while we're at it, where be our brewing stands be up there. We need ingredients. We need ingredients. Do I have the stuff? Do I have the stuff? The stuff. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do that. Good. Now we have those. We just need some bottles to brew up a few night vision potions so that we can go hunting up some creepers, because doing this stuff the manual way is in the dark. Well, I say the manual way, but we're still going to be doing it the manual way. Okay, doing it in the dark really hurts the brain, okay? It really hurts the brain. So if we come here, and I'm like, here, have a few of those, and you have a few of those as well. I could have sworn I just grabbed nether wart. Watchful, what did I do with the nether wart? Did I leave it over there? No, I know I just picked it up. I know I did. But I don't know where it is. What did I do with it? Right, I need nether wart and I need golden carrots. These are a few of the things I need. Right. Where is it? No, I know I didn't leave it. Oh, hi, Elytra. Jeez. Good time to take your hand off the keyboard, Slack. Oh my God, what a heart attack moment there. Right. Nope, it's not here. Nope, it's not there neither. What did I do with it? Why would I put it in there? Nope, I don't see it in there. And nope, I don't see it in there. You know what? It doesn't really matter at this point. We'll just take those two. We'll take those two. We'll let all that grow. That's why we got an AFK account. And we'll go up here and get some night vision potions. And from 3 minutes to 8 minutes, that will do. And then just waiting on these. Good. Now, let's go hunt some creepers, shall we? As fun as this is, ladies and gentlemen and people of the universe, as fun as it is, it's not what we're meant to do. We've got a stack in 21, and no, this is not how Slack plays. I've tried, but we're gonna have to move on from this arena. As fun as it is, and what does that entail? Well, if I just fly over this way, hello, Mr. Golem. There's something over here we could find very useful. This, we have a geode here. Now I am not after insane amounts of stuff. I have a feeling my day in Minecraft is about to be spent AFK at this moment in time. Let's clear this out. Let's see how many budding crystals we have here so that we can potentially get some tinted glass, because yeah, I have a feeling the episode title and thumbnail probably done gave it away. You all know where we're going with this. It's time for a mob farm. Yep, it's time. It's time. I need to fly consistently all the time. Yep. So let's do this, shall we? Well, that's all cleared out. That is now all cleared out. Now it's just a long process of AFKing and waiting, and that is fine. We'll throw on an audiobook. We'll throw on a movie. We'll throw on something. We'll play another game. In the meantime, not sure what we're going to do, but let's AFK and get some of these so we can move forward. So I think that right there will just about be enough to get a start. I've literally been sitting here for the better part of, I don't know, 7 to 8 hours now, counting server disconnects and everything, and we've got a few stacks. We've got a few stacks. Not as many as I would like, but at the end of the day, it may be enough to get started with what we need to do. And mainly, the only reason that I want this, after really thinking about it, is just so that I can include a surface cap inside of the mob farm. I mean, with the cave cap of 16, the surface cap of 8, it'll just be that nice little extra bonus to it. And thinking about it, we're going to potentially build this thing inside of an island, which means we're going to need to gather up more stone. Because last episode we built a small island. If we're going to build a mob farm in an island, we're going to need a little bit more. So maybe we need to get some of that before we can really begin. Just saying. Right, so I think that right there covers enough stone that we need. Now, of course, I was doing some cleanup and everything and trying to determine if that was enough dirt. And to be fair, the answer to that question is probably a big fat no. So we don't have the dirt we need, nor do we have, there was something else. There was something else. Right, we don't have no glass. We got the shards from AFKing, which will allow us to put a glass roof on the top of the island above the mob farm so that we can get both surface and cave cap, but we don't have no glass. So we need to go gather up some sand, but we're going to do that pretty far away from here. And if we're going to go pretty far away from here to get sand, we might as well take a few shulkers as well and get some dirt. As much as I don't want to, you know, landscape scalp the ground. That just sounds so wrong. Right. As much as I don't want to do that, it is what it is. No. Okay. Right. So that is next on our list of things to do before we can get to the island. Watchful. Don't judge me. We'll get to it. I said we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Okay. Okay. Good talk. Not sure what was going on with that, but our time lapse did not quite work as planned there. And let's take a look here. Now, as you can see, well, let's get away from the loud pistons first. It's not done. It's not done. I've been experimenting with it because me and this thing have been having problems. But that's nice to see that there's a creeper going on in there. And of course, floating sword equals AFK account holding sword who threw trident as well. Because this thing, well, this is a very small farm. This is a very small farm that's hooked up to a trident killer. And to be honest with you, I don't expect much out of this. I don't expect much out of this. The AFK account's been AFK for... okay. Ooh. Maybe... I didn't anticipate that. Well, let's be truthful here. I'm not running a rocket shop this season. I'm not trying to supply the whole server with rockets. So there is that. But at the same time, is that enough for me? Really, that's all I need is enough for me. And I was originally planning, if we actually come around here and take a look, all that stuff can filter down for a minute. I was originally planning to come in here and make this just a 2 tall mob farm. As you can see, we've got our buttons here to block spider spawns. And we can get zombies and everything else. And I was thinking, hey, we could use these other things. We could make a thing for rotten flesh and trade that off at a villager thing and stuff and things, and we could get bones and for bone meal. But let's face it, getting them in bone form means I need another step. I've got to break that down into bone meal, and I can get that later from a, what's the word I'm looking for? Kelp farm? There's many ways that I can go about dealing with all this, and I'm torn if I want all these extra things in here or not, especially considering that I'm really thinking, now that I know that it's dropping armor and everything, just turn this into a pure creeper only farm. Just a pure creeper only farm. I don't need the zombies. I don't need the bows. This is just more stuff that I'm gonna have to deal with that I don't need to deal with. And since we're not supplying the whole server with gunpowder, because that's not my goal, I've done Rocket Shop for every season now, it feels like. I'm not doing it this season. Not doing it this season. So you know what? This will be fine. This will be fine. We can expand upon this if we want to, but this right here will be fine. As a matter of fact, let's get this thing finished. Let's get this thing converted over to a creeper only farm. And yeah, I mean, what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, just grab it out of here, because that's the only thing that I'm interested in at this moment in time is the gunpowder. Yeah, look. Yeah, no. If we cannot maintain our flight with this, we have a serious problem. This should take care of us for a while now. Yeah, let's convert it to a creeper only farm. Let's do this. That looks like a disaster at this moment in time, doesn't it? Well, this thing has now been converted over to a creeper only farm. Now, of course, this over here was my attempt to just kind of measure out and see what the spawning spheres were for something potentially coming in the future. I think maybe we'll put an ink farm over here. Maybe. I don't think we can actually get fish up here anymore. I think they've actually patched that, where that no longer works in the same way that it used to. But creeper only farm, as you can see, there was creepers. AFK lizard. Did try that? See, this is a problem. See, I've noticed this. This is a problem now with 1.18.2. And it's not necessarily a problem with just the update, but when the server restarts. When the server restarts, the trident likes to fall down. So literally at this moment in time, yep, that's not the spot for me. That's not the spot for me. I'm going to have to deal with that in a moment, which means I'm going to need access to the other computer, but we're not worried about that. But what we are worried about is this right here. We now have gunpowder. We now have gunpowder, and honestly, it's more than enough for me. I'm not looking to supply the whole server with rockets like I've done in the past. I'm going to let that be someone else's responsibility this season. It doesn't appeal to me. Now, as far as iron goes, yeah, we'll potentially do that. We're going to have many iron farms around here. And as you can see, we've already started getting some interesting islands around here, per se. Now, of course, these two here are related to the guesses in episode 1 and 2. I think I've got to put the official name on that one as well. I did that one the other day on stream. So literally, this is the first time we've covered this since then. Now, another little thing that we've started doing, of course, on my live streams as well, I always like to have the option where we run a command called tree. And if you're in the live streams, you can type !tree, and it gives you a random chance between 0 and 100% that I will build a custom tree with your name on it. Most of the time, people are going to get nothing. They're going to get absolutely nothing. But on a rare occasion, somebody hits 100%, and then I actually build a tree, like this one here with Mummy Mob Slayer. We've got that one right there. We've got this one down here as well. This was our first tree of the season that we got, and this one here was for Foreman 153. I've got a few more that I've got to get caught up because I'm not completely up to date on the 100% ones yet. But they're getting there, and I absolutely love it. This one right here was JF Bird Blue. I absolutely love these things. Now, another minor thing that we've started doing as well, as you can see here, there's these little bitty islands right here. And as you can see there, that one says Genfire, 1% chance. These are for fail trees. When people try to get a tree and it's literally a 1%. Big Dre, Fail Tree Island. Now, how this is going to work, it's going to be a little bit different. Around these core islands that we're going to build this season, we're going to have these mini floating islands. Now, of course, the first fail tree here, you know, like let's go with this one here, Sacred Lotus with a 1% chance. They get 1 block. Oh, well, they get 2 blocks, and they get something in equivalent that they can choose: a dead bush, a fern, something like that. Now, throughout the season, as the season goes on, the more fail trees somebody gets, the bigger their fail tree island's going to get. I think this is an interesting concept. It's a little bit different than I've done to the past. If you remember back in season, I think it was 2, the Netherrack Mountain, all around the storage, we had fail trees. That was pretty much the same concept. Somebody got a fail tree, they got a potted tree and a plant then with a sign. This season, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it a little bit different. So, like this one here that says Genfire with a 1% chance, that's going to move because she's also in a lot of my streams. She's got like 3 already. She's got this fern, she's got this sugarcane. Yeah, she's got multiple fails at this moment in time. So this was one of the first versions. This is going to have to go up there and add to that. So her fail tree island is going to be pretty large, as well as a sea bones over here. If we come here and look here, this one here would be sea bones, and he himself has gotten several fail trees. As you can see, fail tree, the cactus is a fail tree, and so is the sugarcane. So we need to move their island up top as well. I want all the fail islands to grow over the year, and we'll see how it all turns out. We'll see how it all turns out. And honestly, I can't wait to see how it turns out. Another side note, another command that I'm going to be doing on Twitch now this season is going to be called Island, ! Island. And it's literally the same thing, a 0 to 100% chance of me actually building an island for you. So if you would like to have your own potential custom island and or tree and or what's this fail tree island, you should come over to Twitch sometime. Hang out in the live streams. Just try a command or two. I'm just saying you should definitely check it out. But we now have the mob farm up and going, so we have gunpowder so that we can fly around and do all of these. We have the iron farms, and I need to sort out that one right now, as a matter of fact, because it's literally not running because the trident fell. So I need to get over there and get that all situated out. But I think that right there is where we're going to go ahead and call this one an episode. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like down below. If you would like to see more, please consider subscribing. But on that note, I'll catch all of you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.